Okay, so we have run 4 views on this, and I want to just show you some bits and pieces from in here. Now, if I click on reports over here, if we come into the projects, find your project, click on view, that's going to bring you to this screen where you can see your settings, etc. Now, if we click on the reports, you can see here who contributed, because this is a crowdsourced, because we added the project to a group. Okay, so you can see I've done 2 views, and Ivan and Stelling have done a view as well. And when we come down here, we can see any reasons for failures. You can see capture problems, okay, 40%. Just make sure you check your capture balance within these settings, which I'm going to show you in just a second. Okay, so before I go further though, what you will notice is that if I come back over here, the keyword, I've used the whole title here. Okay, now using the whole title is good to start off with because it can be easier found. So you might be found on page 1, page 2, for example, instead of page 10 when it's a new piece of content, depending if it's a YouTube video or you're doing a Google search, which is going to be harder to get rankings for so quickly. That's why I like to start with the YouTube video first, so that we can start to get those views initially. Okay, now one of the things that we can do is to put just one link in the video description, usually for a web page. And we have seen doing that can increase the rankings of the web page, okay, for the keywords that you're doing the CTR clicks for. But there's a caveat to this, and the caveat is you must be doing the CTR clicks from inside Google to get that web page starting to move. Okay, it's not going to work if you do it in YouTube, okay, but you need to do it in Google. Now, when you're searching Google, if I go and search here for SEO tools, for example, what we see here is what we call the universal search, and what we've got here is videos. Okay, you will see in the desktop tool that we have got search engines for Google and Google Video, and this is what it means for Google Video, okay, under this tab. Okay, pretty much like you will find for news and images, etc., but this is for videos. Now, when you have a look at the desktop tool, which I'm going to show you shortly, you will notice as well that we've got Yahoo, Bing, Google that we can use for video. Okay, so you've got the main universal search engine option, as well as Bing, Yahoo and Google Video options. Okay, so this is what it means, and this is how we can use it. This will help you to get found for your videos in Google search much quicker than what you will find in the universal search. Okay, but we have got some on-page optimization stuff and some other strategy stuff that I will cover in future videos, okay, or upcoming videos I should say. One more thing I just want to cover very quickly. I'll do a separate video on this. Say for example, this is my title here, YouTube SEO tool, okay, and then the Easy Video Ranking Strategy 2022. Okay, I'll take away the, I don't need that. Okay, Easy Video Ranking Strategy 2022. Now you can see here the keyword, the main keyword would be YouTube SEO tool in this example. Okay, you can also use YouTube SEO strategy, even though it's not exact match, you can still use it. And also you can take it further with longer tail keywords so that you can get found, so you can get that initial engagement, you can get that initial click-through rate happening. Okay, that's engagement happening, and it's increasing the watch time on the video, etc. Now it's the same for blog browsing as well. What you want to do with blog browsing is have a minimum of 2 minutes on a page. 2 minutes is good average. And here what you can see, I've got another variation here, Easy YouTube SEO Strategy. Now have a look at this, Easy YouTube SEO Strategy. It's not an order, okay, and it's kind of broad match. This still works, okay, this still works. I'm going to do a live demo of this inside YouTube and show you how that works. Okay, this will still work, it's a good keyword to use, but go and check the rankings first in YouTube, okay, if you want to do that. Now I've just made this up, there's not a video with this that I can show you in a demo right now, but I might do one just for this, just so that we can show you how that works, okay, for the purpose of these tutorials. But this is something to keep in mind. This is what we call rank sculpting headlines, okay? This is what I call rank sculpting headlines, I should say. And it works, and it's an easy way to be able to cherry pick the keywords that you're able to go and find rankings for, and also that you will start to rank for. Now, when we first started to do this kind of stuff back in 2014, it was a situation where we found that you were only going to be ranking for the exact keyword phrase that you were getting the CTR clicks for. Even if there was a plural and a singular version of that, you would only rank for whichever one you used in the CTR clicks. So you would have to do both the plural and the singular. When we discovered this, that broke through everything. Okay, this broke through everything, this rank sculpting strategy, where we could just use the words that are within the title. And don't forget that you've got 100 characters to use within your title in YouTube. Now, blog browser, with the Google search, most of the SEO plugins will tell you about 65 characters or something like that. So you want to go a bit easier with that. Also, what you want to do is to make sure that your headline is clickable, okay, that it's going to entice people to click further. There's multiple strategies that we can use for that, with curiosity questions, all that kind of stuff, using brackets, all that kind of stuff in the title will help. I'll put some links down to some videos by other people, copywriters, that you can get some ideas from as well. Now, if we are going to take this strategy here, where we can go and start to rank for multiple keywords, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get enough CTRs and engagement, increasing the watch time, increasing the retention time, so that YouTube will start to not just rank us for other keywords that we might not have thought about in the title, but also with the YouTube suggest as well. Now, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, okay? But all successful YouTubers will tell you they get far more traffic, 2 to 1 or 3 to 1 more traffic from Google Suggest than what they get from the second largest search engine in the world. Okay, so we want to be able to tap into the Google Suggest, and it works in a specific way, the algorithm, where if you're getting good engagement, etc., then YouTube will show your video as a suggest. It will give impressions of your video as a suggest to a certain amount of people. And if you're still getting good CTR and engagement, etc., and watch time through that, then they will show it to even more people. Okay, that's how it works. So it's always going to come down to the quality of your content, always. Okay, you can't expect the software to maintain rankings when real traffic comes. When real traffic comes, then that traffic is going to drown out anything that a CTR tool can do if you have a keyword that has got reasonable search volume. Okay, it's just common sense. So it always is going to come down to the quality of your video or quality of your blog post or whatever it is that you've got. Okay, so you want to keep that in mind, because these tools are only for a kickstart. That's it. Okay, when real traffic comes, it takes over everything. Your CTR rates will come down, and you want to compare, at least be compatible with your competitors. Okay, and that means that you have got to have decent content, which means before you even do anything for creating the content, you want to have a look at the search results and see what kind of content is Google ranking or is YouTube ranking. Okay, and you want to be able to create your content based on what Google is ranking. So if you find, for example, that the top from the top 5 results, there's 3 different list posts, like 5 ways to do things and 10 ways to do this and 14 ways to do that, then you probably would be better off creating a piece of content that fits the same mold, okay, so that you give yourself the best chance, because Google is basically telling you how to optimize your content, how to create your content, how to optimize it. Okay, so pay attention to that. Okay, don't skip it, because it's kind of important. Okay, so in the next video I'll show you the desktop tool and you will see it in action.